Well, city gas distribution companies remain in focus because the spot gas prices in the open market in Asia have touched a new record high of $66 per mmBtu. So how does this impact the city gas distribution companies? Now, if you see 6% of their gas requirement that they supply to CNG and for household usage has to be procured from the open market, while nearly 100% of the gas that they are selling to industries need to be procured from the open market. Now, as the gas prices in the open market increases, the total blended cost of gas also increases, which thereby impacts their margin. So whom does it impact the most? Well, it impacts the most to Gujarat Gas, because if you see, based on the first quarter of FY23 sales, nearly 71% of the gas requirement had to be procured from the open market, while in case of Mahanagar Gas and IGL, only 17 to 18% of the gas had to be procured from the open market. Now, according to Jefferies, if the gas prices increase by around $1 and if the same is not being passed on to consumers, then Gujarat Gas's EPS gets impacted by nearly 16%, while that of IGL and Mahanagar Gas gets impacted by only 2 to 3%. Now, globally, if you see, gas prices have been continuously increasing, and because of this, the administered gas prices in India are also expected to increase for the second half of FY23 by nearly 50%. But Jefferies is expecting that the government would put a cap on this gas prices, and hence there would not be a bigger increase from the second half of FY23. Now, based on this assumption, it is saying that if Gujarat Gas is able to procure gas from the open market at around $30 per barrel, then there's an upside risk to its EPS by around 17%. But if it fails to procure gas from the open market at $30 per mmBtu rate, then there's an earnings downside risk of close to 15 to 20%. For IGL, it is expecting at current selling price, if their margin would sustain even if the gas prices increase to around $70 in the open market, and in case of Mahanagar Gas, their margins would sustain even if the gas prices increase to around $60 per mmBtu. But given the fact that prices are now at $66 per mmBtu, it would be interesting to see how the margins pan out for the city gas distribution companies in the second half of FY23 and in the second quarter of FY23.